Hey everyone, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning into the channel and to the video as well. I hope you all are having a great day. So today we have AT&T as our chart, and we have the ticker at the letter T, just T. Believe it stands for telecommunications, but yeah, so AT&T, we're here on the 4-hour chart as it's basically the cleanest that I can see. I mean, the daily doesn't look that bad, but I mean, yeah, I mean, daily doesn't look that bad. But before we begin, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. I appreciate the likes, the comments, even the shares are like just appreciated to the max. Thank you for asking questions, leaving comments in the comments section. And again, if you have any questions or any recommendations of any charts you would like for me to break down or go over, I mark up anything from stocks, crypto, even Forex, futures, anything. Just leave them in the comments down below, and I'll go ahead to go over that. I do automatically send out a weekly chart breakdown for those of you who ask me for pairs based on like Forex and futures. So I kind of combine those together, but then I also do the stocks individually, like you're watching now. So I just want to just include that in there, but let's get right into it. And again, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, obviously comment section. But yeah, if you feel like you got value from this video, please subscribe and stay tuned. I got more coming. So yeah, thank you. But let's begin. So for AT&T, we do have AT&T kind of turning around here for their earnings. I believe their earnings are coming out today. So at this point, today would be Wednesday. So their earnings are coming out on Wednesday before market open. And they, for those who don't know, AT&T also does dividends. I think their shares are around, yeah, 26.18, 26.19. So that's about 28 cents, 28 cents a quarter. So about $1.11 annually per share. So with that being said, I would like to see it come a little higher to this area and then come back down and continue on this bearish trend going to the downside at least again until at least $24. It looks like it's already going on that area. I'm gonna do a little breakdown like on lower time frames right now in a few minutes. But if it ends up breaking above this $27 mark, then I would like to see it surpass these highs over $29 and then go from there. But as of right now, even on the M15, I mean it's markets are closed now, but even if it ends up like it opened up here and it closed up here, but then it opened up, boom, and then it came up to this area. Nice little area here to map out these highs here and then boop, and then come back all the way down. So at this point here, if you wanted to look for the entry for the shorts, this is how I would have basically taken this area. So first, I like to just mark up where my entry opportunities would have came from, right? So right here, we can see that we got that last higher low here, and then we actually got a new structure lower low going towards the downside. So with that being said, I'm gonna automatically just look for my area to be in this area for me to look to get in, which we actually did. So this was the first break and then the minor retest. But if you wanted to be more conservative on this end, you could have waited for this to happen to come back down and actually either entered here, or you could have, I'll show you what that looks like. You could have entered either here, right? And maybe your stops could have went like right below this candle here, right? And then you could have just waited on that note, or which as of now, you would have been up basically 2.5% up. But yeah, let me see where we are here. Monday. I'm trying to see when it actually closed. Okay, boom. So it actually closed here. So yeah, you would have been up about 2.5%. So that's not bad. You would have grown your account 2.5% if you would have gotten in there. Now again, if it would have went back up and you would have gotten this close, this open here, then that would have been an amazing entry right here to get in. And let's be a little bit more realistic. Boom. And then you would have actually like been able to get that going towards the downside, and then obviously still would have caught that 2.5%. Even if you got in a little late, you could have kind of tipped 2.5. 2.5 is really right here. So yeah, well, yeah, there. So you still would have good returns. Still would have good returns. And then from this point on, once it opens, I mean, you can just kind of like see like where it's going to retrace to. I would wait for it to come back a little bit and then continue going towards the downside. That's just it. Because if it does end up breaking up into this area, then that would be a sweet spot to continue going upward. But again, we all got to just wait and see what's going to happen. So that's all really for AT&T. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to leave them in the description, not description, the comments down below. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day and a great and profitable week, most of all. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.